so I was just doing what I do, being a gamer. So I was playing a game, and I heard a light gunshot. I was wearing headphones, so I didn't know if it was a game or not. I just sat there for a moment and pulled myself together. I heard it again, but I had my headphones off this time. I was worried. I looked outside and didn't see anything, only grass and trees. I lived across the street from a forest, so I got more worried than I should have been. But then I heard a noise in my basement. Now I was worried. The house I owned was very old and the floors always made a squeaking sound. I had a gun, so I went for it. I opened the closet and there was a man standing there staring at me, and he has both his eyeballs cut out and dangling in a blood-stained shirt, and the very bottom of his pants too. He had a lot of little marks on his arms, almost 100 of them. I felt like I was looking upon the devil himself. His arms had many scary stuff on them, like, "You are dead, and this is your last day." So I slammed the closet and turned around, and right in front of my face was the man. I was scared. I opened the closet and he was in there too. They walked towards me and I screamed, and they simultaneously said, "It is done." Then they said together again, "The mark," and said it about 10 times in a row. I just stood there in fear. Then their head started tilting and they both shot out their tongue and almost hit me, but they missed. I hopped on the bed and ran off into the living room, and then there were many, so I ran into my room, slammed the door shut, and turned on my computer to try to look him up. One forum came up. It only said 2 words, "The mark." Then my door disappeared and they all walked in. I jumped out my window and they got me while I was hurt, and now I am one of them writing this from my group, and I found out what they were and what they wanted.